We're back with the Lenovo 3000 H210 piece of dreck. Today we're going to try playing with the softer side of things. You used to be able to see the softer side of Sears, but not anymore. We gotta blow the dust out of it. That's a good thing. So let's jump right in while it's running. The next thing is to replace the CMOS battery. It's down in here. If you don't know how to do this, there's a little clip on it. You press that, and it's supposed to pop up, but when they get old, they don't do that kind. So then you got to get in there and try to pop it up yourself, and then use a little screwdriver. Nope, he got it. He got it. What do we got here? KTS lithium battery from Japan, 2032. It's printed 801. It's not 2001. Pretty fucking dead. Let's take a look here. The meter says half a volt. Nifty. Alright. That's not going to work. But that's okay, because we have a shitty one here. That's going to be like more better voltage, or there. Barely. Should be, I'm guessing 2.5 volts might be enough to satisfy it. It's what's handy and what's free, so hey. 2.5 volts, 2.5. Exactly on the mark. Beautiful. Alright. So we'll snap that on in. If you recall from the first part of this series, the hard drive that's in here, there's stuff. Wow, I just noticed. I don't know if you can see. 4 screws right there for mounting things. Mounting stuff. And that says HDD1 and HDD2, and they give you screws. I mean, that doesn't happen today. Only sometimes in machines when you take them apart and put them back together do you find the extra screws, but when they leave them out for you, that's class. Alright, so we got that. The other thing that we need to do is install an SSD. So that's going to connect here, and the reason we're doing that, this drive has Windows 7 Home Premium 32-bit. I need 64, because I can't run a 32-bit OS anymore. So we're going to leave that well enough alone, and we're going to go ahead and install a new SSD drive, because it's a great test drive and it's quick and it might actually work for this, and it's now installed. That's going to be just fine. Okay, it's better. It's installed now. That's all you need, just for now. Alright, let me clean up. We'll see if we can get Windows 7 back on here And then I'll see if I want to go to Windows 10 and see if it actually even runs, if that's maybe an option. Probably not, but we'll see. Alright, let's see if it'll power on. It does. I remember it was enter to get into the BIOS. We need to set the info. I press enter. Device configuration change. Oh, and CMOS settings wrong. Okay. F1 to enter setup. F1 for the BIOS setup utility. System summary is fine. Time. What the hell time? 8? $11, 21, 24. Yep, that's right. Alright, PS2 mouse support. Auto is fine. Maybe. 3F8 is fine for that. USB, we'll leave all that on. ATA, we're going to change that to enhanced. Hard drive CD-ROM, that looks all good. Leave the video stuff alone, the audio stuff alone, and the boot agent alone. In here, we'll leave all of that alone. It almost seems like it remembered, well, it didn't remember that. We're going to actually set it to power on. There's a good reason I have for that, and I'm not going to tell you. Sorry about that. Camera battery died, and I heard the camera click off, so that's how we knew. We were in here. That's all good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cancel. There we go. We're going to leave it to power on automatically after power failure. And normal is fine. Auto power on. We'll leave everything in here. This was enabled. I don't know if the camera got it before it crapped out. We'll set it to disabled because I don't need any of that kind of stuff. And everything there is good. Boot settings setup. Quick boot disabled. Quiet boot disabled. Keyboard numlock on. Diskette list disabled. Keyboard list disabled. Option keys enabled. Normal is fine. I didn't play with Legacy for what it's worth. Startup device menu enabled. Good. We might be able to use that. Primary boot sequence. Removable device. Put the CD-ROM drive. Then put the hard drive, which is an SSD. And then network. Hard disk drives. It sees that kind. CD, it sees that kind. So that's good. Error boot sequence. Sure, that's fine for now. Automatic boot sequence. Okay, let's set that again. Removable, CD, DVD, hard drive, network, and then exit and save changes. Good. Okay. So we're looking for startup. Okay, something broke. Oh, I'm an idiot. I leaned on the machine and I hit the power button. What a moron. Why did they put it there? That's stupid. I meant to do that. I wanted to go into the thing here. Good. Now it's counting up the RAM slow. Okay. So here's the deal. It doesn't know to boot off a USB for some reason. I don't know why that is. It doesn't see it. That is probably network. I don't know what that is. I have a USB drive plugged in this. Oh my fuck, it works. I didn't even think this was going to boot. Shit. How about that? It didn't say anything about USB kind. It was just blank, and I chose it, and it said, maybe it was that IBA something. I don't know what the fuck that is. Can't know everything. Let's turn that so we don't accidentally lose power. Alright, so now here's the interesting predicament. The predicament is, this machine came with Windows Vista. That's Windows Vista. And it was upgraded to Windows 7. I have extracted the product key, that's not always correct, from the OS that was bootable, that was Windows 7 32-bit. That should work for 32 or 64-bit, as both are included when you would buy at retail, so there's no reason why not. This is a 64-bit copy of well, no, actually you would buy the, may not work, I don't know. Well, anyway, we have that kind. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know if it picks things up, if it just works, if it is going to complain later, if anything. But the machine came with a Windows Vista product key over here. And I'm going to try punching that into Windows 7 because it's not going to work. So I'm going to kind of play on my own time. Let us see first. Now everything is pretty legacy, so it should just kind of fucking work. So we'll hit install. I don't know if it's going to ask for the product key now. It may not. And then we get to play the game later. I don't really install this copy of Windows much. This, wow, that's fancy. It's got fucking Service Pack 1 already. That may not work either. We're going to do custom. And it's going on that drive because that's all it's got. Now, it's got a partition, but we're going to drive options it, and we're going to delete it because I don't need what's there, and it's not the original drive. So now we have everything there. We'll hit next, and there we go. She's installing. So that should be it for now, and then we'll see if we can activate it later or something. It installed. Holy shit. Here we go. I should have brought my glasses down, but we'll make do with this if I need it. I don't really, but type a username. Default. Type a computer name. Well, let's see. The Dell in my office, I'm hoping to replace the machine in my office with this. The Dell that's in my office, my beloved Pentium 4, was given to me by a lady whose last name was Good. G-O-O-D-E. That machine was not, it was betterer than what I had. See, what I had was a power spec machine that was a Pentium 4 2.8 gigahertz. And then this lady had a bad hard drive or something, and she brought the machine in to be fixed. This was around 2007, 8, or 9. Can't tell you for sure. And I said, you got a bad hard drive, it's going to be this much to replace it, reinstall the operating system on. Okay, I don't want it fixed. Alright, you need to come down and pick it up. Okay, we'll be down. So somehow I bumped into the lady when she came. And I said, are you looking to get rid of this machine? She says, I mean, yeah, do you want to keep it? I said, well, here's the thing. We can't do it here. But if you want, I can meet you out in the parking lot, and we'll make things happen there. And she gave me the machine, and I've been using that since that time. and it's lasted and lasted and lasted and lasted. I never knew that machine was ever coming. It was certainly way better than the power spec, but it was a stopgap measure. I think I had planned on like actually buying something reasonable, but it was not quite there. So I called it Good Enough. GOODEENOUGH. All my machines have to, we need to, so I think this is like, this could be good enough too, but because Tallboy gave it to me, I think we're going to call it Tall Enough. So there's the story of my life. Okay. It's gonna, I know it's gonna ask for the fucking product key. Set a password? We don't need no stinking passwords. Now it wants the product key. Ah, shit. We could skip it, but we'll see. I want to play with the Windows Vista, and then the one that I recovered that isn't going to work either, and then we're going to reinstall from the activated copy of Windows. I tried the Vista product key, and it sat there with an hourglass for a long time. We're not connected to the internet. And it finally came back and it said, no bueno. So it asked for a new product key, and I typed in the one that I extracted. And it sat there with an hourglass. And it fucking worked. Holy shit. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to reactivate, but at least we're on to something and Windows accepted it. So we're gonna use recommended settings. Oh, that ain't Pacific. God, I haven't installed Windows in so fucking long. Is it 3:46? Oh shit, I'm gonna have to start dinner soon. Takes about an hour to cook. There you go. Fuck me. Look at that. Hot damn. Windows 7, 64-bit. Holy Lord. That is something. Let's just let everything settle. I don't know about Dervers, but just for shits. 3 days till automatic activation. We'll see about that. Service Pack 1. We'll see about that. It's got all the fucking drivers! Look at that! Yeah, everything's there. Yes, sir. Everything. Everything. Everything, everything, everything. Damn! That's nice when that shit just worked back in the day. All the fucking drivers built in. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're all there. And 3 gigabytes, 64-bit operating system. Okay. I am now going to plug in an Ethernet wire. And I have not been able to get Windows to activate over the interwebs like that, so I'm going to probably have to do it by telephone. And we'll see if that works. Ethernet is plugged in. Home is fine. I always thought to change that to something else, but that's what I always chose, and it always seemed to work, so that's good. Don't need that for now. So that's it. Okay. So we're up and running, and we'll click on that. It says the product key I typed is invalid for activation. To activate Windows, you will need to use the automated phone system. Okay. I'm going to try that and we'll come back in an hour because it's slow.
Okay, that's the entire confirmation ID. You should now have all the blocks on your screen filled. Before
She's slow.
proceeding, please take a moment to write that entire confirmation ID down.
Yeah.
To be reused in the future should you ever need it.
Yeah. We're done. It worked. It activated. That is brilliant. Hey, while we're here, I want to change things. We're going to change the work group to the old Windows XP MS Home, just because I can. So we'll do that. Welcome to the MS Home group. Okay, yeah, we got to restart. Close. Do you want to No, we'll do it later. System rating. Let's go ahead and rate it. Just to do it, right? Okay. And now I got a special treat. You see, I decided that it's a total pain in the dick trying to update Windows 7 because things. No, actually what happened, it's a total pain in the dick to update Windows 7 because they released Service Pack 1 and this got it. So that saves me a lot of time. But then they released a lot more updates. So I said, well, I know they had an unofficial Service Pack 4 for Windows XP. Vista I never really used, so I don't give a shit about that. So now here we are, 7. I said, did they ever make a Service Pack 2? I said, not that I ever remember being announced. So I just did, one of the old Google things. I know nobody knows how to do that anymore. It's like Google doesn't exist or something. But anyway, I went to that and I typed in Windows 7... unofficial Service Pack 2. Oh. First result. Answers.microsoft.com. Yeah. We know it's a pain in the dick updating that, so here you go. Fucking Microsoft actually did release an unofficial Service Pack 2. It has a prerequisite that you need to install. And then you have to install that service pack, and that takes time. And then there are still updates after that. Understood. When it's updated until and how many more you got to pull in, I don't know. Doesn't really make a difference. But the fact of the matter is, I want to try to get all of that done and get them updates in there. And then I could try Windows 10 on this. I don't want to, and I don't think I should, but what would be a nice thing is if I could actually image this SSD. I got a spare just hard drive over there I could hook up. I'll image it so we have a Windows 7 clean install. And I don't have to reactivate it because it'll all be there. And all the updates will be in there. And then I can try getting my free upgrade. Now, this was a thing when Windows 10 came out, or Windows 8? I can't remember anymore. I think Windows 10. They gave everybody, including Windows 7 users, a free upgrade to Windows 10. But it was only till like July something of whatever fucking year it was. Word has it that it extended well past that time. Does it still work today in 2024 is a great question. I don't know. If not, hey, there's ways. I have ways. I have people that I can talk to. I have ways of activating. And none of that information you're going to be privy to. But it looks like our Windows Experience Index will be coming in shortly. While we're waiting, the fucking DVD drive actually opens and closes now. Don't ask how. It just does. We're definitely alive because we got the little stripey going there. And we got that much to go, and it's taking a long time. And the light's blinking away. Oh, there you go. How about that? Motherfuck. 5.9. 5.9 on the memory. 3.5 on the graphics. 3.3 on the gaming graphics. That's fine. And look at that hard drive. 7.5. Motherfucker. Look at that shit. Okay. I'm going to go take my flash drive upstairs and I'm going to copy that Windows 7 Service Pack 2 onto it, and we'll try installing the prerequisite and then the Service Pack, and we'll see where that takes us. I think that's probably going to be it for the day. I got a big day tomorrow, so we'll do that then. There's a little fly for some reason. Anywho, I'm going to get that, and we'll see. The one thing I don't know is if the unofficial Service Pack 2 will install without updating the Windows Update agent, or if it actually includes updating that. We're going to have to find that out. But we're going to find that out eventually. So meanwhile, I'll be right back.